Hello friends, I'm going to start illustration number 27. This is one of the most important question. This questions has been asked many times in your exams. Okay, please read the questions here. Look at illustration number 27. Gargi Limited has promoted on open-ended equity oriented schemes in 2004 for two plans, dividend reinvestment plan. One is a what dividend reinvestment plan. This is the dividend reinvestment plan, plan X, and bonus plan Y. The face value of units is 10, face value 10. P and Q invested 5 lakh each on 0104/2006. On this date, it is invested and respectively in plan X and plan Y, when the net assets value was rupees 42.18 plan X and rupees 35.02 for plan Y, and both redeemed on the same date on this date. Okay, particulars of dividend and bonus declared on the units over the period are given. This is the dividend rates. These are the dividend rates, and these are the bonus which is introduced, which is given by the questions. Okay, now you are required to calculate the annual return of for P and Q after taking into consideration the following informations: security transaction tax 2% on the redemptions, liability on capital gains is liability on capital gain to be taxed, long-term capital gain ignored. Here, liability of capital gains to be taxed and long-term capital gain to be ignored. Okay, these informations are given. Now, first you need to calculate the time period of investment. At the time of investment, this is the investment. Working note first. Calculation of duration of investment. Duration of investment. Look at here. At the time it is invested, that is the time 0.01042006. This is the time of redemption. The time of redemption is already given here. It is 31st/03/2013. 31st/03/2013. Here, this is a on 1st July, 1st April it is started, on 31st March it is ended. This is a time period of 2006 to 2013. Then it is almost 6 plus 1, that is equal to 7 years. This is a 7 year. How? The 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, and this is a 31st/03/2012, and this is 2013. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is just 7 years. Okay. Now, working note second. Calculation of unit purchase. Units purchased under dividend reinvestment plan by dividend reinvestment plan. So which one is dividend reinvestment plan? Plan X. This is a P. Plan X. Plan X by investor P. Amount of investment. Amount of investment rupees 5 lakh. Net assets value at the time of investment. Time of investment. Net assets value at the time of investment is 35 point. This is 42.18. Rupees 42.18. Number of unit purchased. Number of units purchased. Rupees 5 lakh divided by rupees 42.18. 5 lakh divided by 42.18. This is 11853.96. 11853. 853.959. This is 11853.96. This is a number of unit as per plan X, that is investor P is purchased. Okay, working note second. Yeah, that I will calculate after some time. Now, calculation of total number of units. Working note. Calculation of total number of unit under dividend reinvestment. Dividend reinvestment plan X at redemption time. Redemption time. What is the redemption time? Redemption time is 31st03/31st03/2013. Redemption time 31st03/2013. Okay, now 31st03/2013. In this case, the date of dividend. Dividend. Date of dividend. Look at it. Dividend amount. Dividend amount. Now, dividend amount. Now, additional units. Dividend amount. Net assets value on. Net assets value at net assets value at the time of dividend, at that date. That date. That date. And now total units. Units. Look at. In the question first, 15/0/2006. 15/09/2006. 09/2006. On this date, the dividend is 15%. This is the dividend is 15%. 15% of 100. 50% of 10. into, you will have to multiply. This is a for 1 unit dividend. This is a for 1 unit dividend. And the number of units you have 11,853.96. 11,853.96. Then total number of units you will have 17,000. So the total dividend you have 17,780.94. Actually, what is the dividend per units in this case? How will you calculate? In this case, you will calculate dividend per units. Dividend per units. Dividend is calculated on face value 10, that equal to 1.5. Number of units you have 1.5 into 11,853. Number of units you have 853.96. This is the number of units. In 1 units you are going to receive dividend 1.5. Then total dividend you will receive at this. Okay, and here you have a total dividends. Now net assets value on that date. What was the net assets value? 46.45 rupees. 46.45. Look at here. This is the 46.45. You have a plan X net assets value 46.45. Now how many units you will purchase in this rupees? At the rate of this, in this rupees, how many units you will purchase? The units you will purchase, total units, units purchased 17,780.94. This is a rupees you have. Using this rupees, you will purchase these units 46.45 at the rate of 46.45. How many units you will have right now? This is 17,780.94 divided 46.45. 308 382.79 382.79 382.79. Now you will have total units. How many total units? The total units you have, this is a 382 you have purchased from on this date, and existing you have units 11,853.96. Total number of units you will have, total number of unit 122.36.75. You have, this is the units. Okay, now this is unit you have purchased. In the second case, you have received the dividend on this date 31st/03/2008. 31st/03/8. The dividend rate was 20%. So 20% of 10. 20% of 10. This is the dividend for 1 unit. This is a dividend for 1 unit. So, but you have this much units. You have this much unit into 12,236.75. 12,236.75. You have a rupees 24,941, 24,473, 473.50. Net assets value on this date. What is the net assets value on this date? This is the net assets value on this date is 48.10. 48.10. You write here 48.10. 48.10. Out of this money, how at the rate of 48.10, how much units we will purchase? The 24,473.50 you have purchased at the rate of 48.10. How much unit you have? You will have the units. You will have the units. This is 508.80. 508.80. Now total number of units you will have. You have already existing units 12,000. This is you have purchased. Now 12,236.75. Then total units you will have after adding these 12,000, this 1274 12745 45.55, this much units. Okay, after this you have dividend received at 15/03/2009, 18%. 15/03/2009, this is your 18%. 18% of rupees 10. This is the for 1 unit, but you have 12,745.55 units. You have this much units. Okay, in this case, how much rupees you will receive? This is rupees 22,941.91, 941.91. And what is net assets value on this date? Net assets value on this date is 52.05. This is a 52.05. This is rupees 52.05. 52.05. And now number of units you will purchase 22,941.91 whole divided by 52.05. Total number of units you will have this. Total number of units you will have 440.77. 440.77. Now this much unit you have purchased, and you had already 12,12745.55 units plus 440.77. After adding this, how much units you have? 186.32. This much unit here. Now after 15 you have received the dividend at this date, that is just 16%, and net assets value 54.10. Then the date is 15/03/09 and 27/03/09. Dividend you have received 16%. 16% of rupees 10. This is a dividend for 1 unit, but you have already 13,186.32 units. Then how much dividend you have received? Rupees 21,098. 21,098.11. What was the net assets value at this date? 54.10. This is 54.10. So 21,098.11 at the rate of 54.10, how much unit you have purchased? This is 389.98. 389.98. Total number of units you have 389.98 plus 13186.32. Total number of units you have after adding these all 13576 13576.30. This is the unit you have. Again at this date, last dividend 28/02/2012 at the rate of 12%, and the net assets value of this is 55.20. The 28/02/12, 28/02/12 dividend at the rate of dividend is 12%. So 12% of rupees 10 into 13576.30. This is rupees 1.2 into this 16,291.56. 291.56, and the net assets value is rupees 55.20. Then 16,291 291.56 whole divided by 55.20. This is the total net assets you have purchased, 295.14. 295.14. Then you have purchased 295.14. You had already 13576.30. Total number of units you have 1357, this 13871.44. 13871.44 units you have at the time of sale. Thereafter you have not received any dividend and neither you purchase any units. Okay, now you can calculate returns. Calculation of returns. Calculation of return per annum. Return per annum. Redemption value. You have unit 13871. 13871.44, and you redeemed. The redemption price of these is already given 50.10. Redemption value is given 50.10, and security transaction tax is 2%. Rupees 50.10. This is the net assets value at the time of redemptions. Okay, rupees 6,94,000 959.14 less security transaction tax. Security transaction tax, this is 0.2%. 13899 13899.18. Then you will receive the amount rupees 6,81,000 6,81,000 059.96 initial investment. Return during 7 years. 1,81,059.96 return percentage per annum. 1,81,059.96 divided by 5 lakh. This is in 7 year, divided by 7 into 100. That is 5.17%. 5.17%. No short-term capital gain, only long-term capital gain, which is exempt. Here, note. In this case, no short-term capital gain, because we are not going to redemptions any value less than 12 months. Okay. Here, there is no short-term capital gain. All sale and last sale value is for period more than 12 months. More than 12 months. Only long-term capital gain, long-term capital gain, which is exempt, So this is a longer question. This question has been asked many times, and there is a one more part in this question, that is a bonus for Mr. Q. Now, calculation of return for Mr. Q as per bonus scheme. Y. Bonus scheme Y. Working note. Calculation of total number of units purchased. Investment value, 5 lakh. Net assets value at the time of investment, rupees. Look at here. At the time of investment, net assets value of plan Y, that is 35.02. 35.02. Rupees 35.02. Number of units purchased, units purchased, $35.02. This is 14,277.56. This is the number of units purchased. Okay. Calculation of unit related to bonus plan. Working note. Calculation of units purchased, units allotted. calculation of units allotted under bonus plan. Here date, description, units. Look at it, bonus. This is the 1:6, 1:8, 1:11, 1:12. On the date of this is this 07, 08, 010, 012. 4 time bonus is issued. 28, 07, 07. Unit, this purchase unit for purchase purchase of units for 5 lakh. How many units you have purchased? 14277.56. 14277.56. Okay, now add bonus. 1:6, that is 1 divided by 6, 14277.56. This is your 2379.59. Total number of units you have 1665 16657.15. 0.15. Now on the 31st, 1008, add bonus 1:8, that is 1 divided by 8 into 16657.15. This is 2082.14. You have total 18739.29. Now on the next, you have received bonus 24/03/2010, 1:11. 187. Add bonus 24/03/10. Add bonus 1:11. 1 divided by 11 into 18739.29. This is 1703.57. total number of 20,442.86. Now 2802 12 add bonus 1 is to 12, 1 is to 12, 1 upon 12 into 20,442.86. This is 1703.57. Total number of units 22,146.43. 22,146.43. Now you can calculate return. Calculation of return percentage. Return percentage per annum. Redemption value. You have 22,146.43 unit you have redeemed at the rate of, at what rate you have redeemed? Look at it. This is at the this date you have redeemed 31st03/2013 at the bonus scheme plan Y 34.10. This is a 34.10 rupees 34.10. The redemption value you have 7 lakh. You have 7,55,000. 7,55,000. 193.26. 193.26. Initial investment rupees 5 lakh. Initial investment rupees 5 lakh. Return we have not discussed here. Security transaction tax. Less security transaction tax. Tax at the rate of 0.2%. That is 15,103.87. This is value rupees 7,40,089.089.39. Less investment value. Investment value you have rupees 5 lakh. Return. This is 2,40,089.39. Return percentage 2,40,089.39 divided by 5 lakh. This is the for 7 year. This 6.86. Only long term capital gain, no short term capital gain. Only long term capital gain, no short term capital gain. In this way we have calculated the return. These are good questions, and one more question I will do like this. Please like, subscribe and share my videos.